The next thing that we got to be thinking about is, are we addressing the mobility work? Because now, let's just say in the instance of a knee injury, say we tore our ACL, we've gotten the reconstruction, and now we're back to discharge status. What does the status of our hip and our low back look like? I'm looking up the chain one joint. So hip, low back. What does the status of our ankle look like? Were we doing sufficient mobilizations when we talk about these structures, or are they stiff and inhibited? If they are, now we end up creating a compensation where, hey, I don't have enough slack in my right ankle, so I'm gonna make up with it on my left ankle and now overcompensate that side. And quite often, time and time again, what I've heard in the clinic is someone who experienced an injury, they end up rehabbing it themselves, and then they come and say, oh, you know, actually, my right knee was the knee that was bugging me, but it's not really bugging me anymore. Now it's my left knee. I bring up this idea and concept of compensating with the other side, and essentially the body just trying to figure out, you know, where can we navigate this goal or this task that we got to do, something like walking upstairs. Well, I don't have enough slack on my right side, so I'm going to make up for it on the left side. The nervous system adapts, and then now we have this compensation where now we're favoring the left side over using the left side, and now we have increased wear and tear and overcompensation through the left side, where it's a matter of time before we feel some sort of aggravation or trigger. So all this to say is, when it comes to things like mobility, this is like what I was saying in concept number one, is we become more well-rounded because when we're injured and we're discharged, if we use smart techniques in our rehabilitation process, we can address things that we were maybe neglecting before, things like mobility, things like unilateral or single-sided stability, even passive range of motion, where we're talking about flexibility now. We need to have sufficient range of motion based on whatever the task we're doing. It can just be, I want to be able to spend time with my kids out back and pick up my daughter and not have to feel my back. So if this is you, know that it's not the end, and know that there are resources out there to help you get back to what that goal is. One of those resources is, you can feel free to get in contact with me. Visit Sheldon Movement-Based Therapy. You can get in touch with me, leave a comment below. I promise to read all the comments, and I will give you some at least level of general feedback that can maybe be a step forward. If this is you and you're currently with a physio or with a physical therapist, this can be something that you think about at your next appointment, is ask them, hey, what is something that I should be doing when I'm discharged from PT, because I want to get back to running marathons, and I feel that when we're done, because we only have X amount of sessions left, what are some techniques that I can do to help glide me in a progressive manner back to that goal where I'm not encountering any setbacks? These are things that you want to be thinking about.
Okay, let's go.